Yay! Finally. Okay, so now as makeup fanatics would know, Nykaa had a big sale, um, on 24th, no, 23rd, 20, 24th to 26th November, or 23rd to 26th November. Okay, so Nykaa had the Black Friday sale, or their Pink Friday sale on November 23rd to 26th, and it was like a big sale. It was like 500 brands were on sale, and every brand you would ever know. Not every brand actually, some did not have any sale, so every brand out there had like something off, and mostly they were the international brands. Every brand had off something or the other, and some deals were mind blowing. So when I saw this advertisement, I actually saw it on the 22nd, the one day before the sale was actually going to start. And I am a sale lover. I love to shop smartly. So what I did was I quickly added on a lot of stuff into my cart for over like what, 5,000 rupees. So I did this on like Thursday. 22nd of November was Thursday. So I did it on Thursday. And when the sale started on Friday, what really happened was most of the stuff went out of stock. So yeah, that really happened to me. So the things that I wanted to buy, and I was like, I need to buy these, were the photo focus concealer from Wet n Wild. Then there was that 10 pan palette from Wet n Wild. There were two concealers from Wet n Wild, which I was actually looking forward to. I was not sure which of them would be my shade. So when one of them actually went out of stock, I went for the other one, and that went out of stock again. So I couldn't get my hands on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm extremely sad about it because I really wanted to buy it for so long. Then same happened with the Wet n Wild palette, Rose in the Air, and the irony of the matter is that when I already ordered everything, everything was shipped, that palette came back in stock, right on the 26th of November. There was so much stuff that went out of stock so quickly, I was shook. That I would say the sale thing was really good, and I realized, oh my god, I am not wearing any false lashes or even mascara. I just shot this particular video. This video will come up after a few days. I tried on a new palette, which you will see super soon. And now I realize I'm not wearing any mascara or any false lashes. But this color is such a smoky color. You would hardly know the difference. I couldn't see it till now. So if you want to see what I really got, let's go. Now, before jumping in, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like me or you like my videos, and press the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a video. Also, follow me on social media. All the details and links are given in the channel art. Press them, you will get redirected, and just follow me everywhere. So this is the box, the usual Nykaa box, the same standard Nykaa box, and of course I have already opened it. Now I wanted to do this particular video for this week's Tuesday, but I couldn't because this parcel actually came on Tuesday and I had already uploaded a video by then. So yeah, that is how I have this delay. So this parcel came in this morning, which means today is Tuesday. So I've already unboxed everything. I've just put this bubble wrap just for the sake of it. So this is the actual bill, the bill that has everything with all the details. I am going to tell you what discount I really got because it's pretty intense. And here comes the stuff. Can you see? I got 6 things in total, and most of them were like I really wanted to buy them, so I saw the sale and I got them because that was a very good deal. Then there are a few things I would have bought even if there wouldn't have been a sale. So let us start with the stuff I would have bought even if there wasn't any sale. So this is the first thing. This is the Neutrogena Deep Clean Foaming Cleanser. So it says thorough cleansing with long lasting oil control for the deepest feeling clean. and this actually costed for rupees 150, and its actual MRP is 186 rupees. So that is only like 30 rupees off, 36 rupees off, which is not like a big off. I have used already two face washes from Neutrogena, and they were pretty good. You know, they were like anti-acne to the core. They really got rid of acne. Not just me, even my sisters, we are like clean from acne. And I would say this is intensely good company as far as your acne and pimple are concerned. So this says it is dermatologically tested, and it also says it's clinically proven formula lathers to a rich creamy form which removes skin's impurities, which can build up in pores such as excess oil, dirt, makeup, even stuff you don't even know is there, right? So this is basically more like a cleansing face wash than that anti-acne oil free kind of thing, although it says oil free, but this is more like it's going to clean your pores, which is actually very good for me because I do use a lot of makeup. You know, it's going to clean all your pores. So yep, it's going to clean, right? So there is nothing like, oh, it does not clean, because face washes do clean. So this was it. Then the second thing that I would have got, even if there wouldn't have been any sale, is this is the Garnier BB cream, and this actually cost rupees 165 for this particular size, and I got it for rupees 132. Now this particular cream actually comes in 3 sizes. I already have the tiniest one, and I absolutely love it. Now the thing is that when I am actually going to some shadi, some functions, some parties or anything, I don't really like wearing foundations, and I feel that Pond's BB cream is actually thick, really thick, and it does give you a little like a foundation type finish. This BB cream is intensely thin, and it does not look like there is anything on your face, yet it covers everything beautifully. It's very thin, it is very beautiful. I mean, if you ask me what my favorite BB cream would be, I would say this is my favorite BB cream. And in the coming future, I have to go to a few marriages. So I bought this bigger tube because I know this is going to be my ride or die thing. So yes, this is the BB cream from Garnier, and this is already my most favorite one. And I highly recommend this particular BB cream to everyone who wants to use something on their skin, but yet they do not want it to look like you have foundation on. So yes, and another thing was mascara. I wanted to buy a mascara because my two mascaras, namely the Princess Lash Mascara from Essence and my Lotus Max Lash Mascara, they actually expired. And by expired, I don't mean the shelf life was over. Their shelf life was over way like years ago. Now, as per the saying is that a mascara can only be used for 6 months. But I would say, I think it's not what I say. Actually, many people say this. You can use a makeup product unless it starts stinking awfully. So if you feel your makeup has started sinking, it means it has expired. It has like expired with a period to it. And if your makeup is not stinking, it means you can still use it. So yes, they started stinking, and they got really thick. They were not as smooth as they were before, so I had to throw them, and I got this new one. This is from Miss Claire. It's the waterproof mascara for for professional makeup artist, and this one costs rupees 225 in MRP, and I got it for rupees 180. So not like a big difference. I got this because I thought, let me give a fair try to Miss Claire, so let me give it a shake. My lashes are lacking mascara, so yeah, I think let me just put the mascara on. See the wand first. This is the wand. This is the usual wand. I have seen this sort of wand, and oof, it smells mascara-ish. So okay, so my thing with mascaras is I don't want to have like a mascara that would curl my lashes, because my lashes are naturally curled. But I want to have like volume in my lashes. My lashes aren't like very short, but they aren't very long too. They are more like medium-sized lashes. They are pretty intense on their own, which I like a lot about them. And this mascara has actually given my lashes a good volume. So this is the type of stuff I really want from my mascara, and this mascara has really satisfied my quench for the thing. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good mascara, and I would highly recommend this mascara to you guys. It's like a live proof in front of you. Now, out of the 6 products, I've already reviewed 3, and 3 are left, which I cannot review today because 2 of them are eyeshadow palettes and 1 of them is a concealer. Now, I am almost running out of my Fit Me concealer, and the wand has actually started to peek through. You can see the emptiness in that particular tube. So I had to buy concealer, and the 2 concealers that I've highly heard of, 2-3 concealers that I've really heard of. Number 1 was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer that I was telling you earlier in the video. That is like a holy grail concealer, not just in India. I think everybody out there swears by that concealer. Another concealer that everybody talks about, loves, is this. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and this is actually said to be a dupe for the NARS concealer. And if you know anything about makeup, you would know NARS is like a huge company. And to be honest, I am very tensed about this particular concealer because I don't know even if this is my shade or not. Now this, in all its glory, actually costs for rupees 525, and I got it for 368 rupees. It is roughly 150 rupees off, which is actually awesome for me. And I'm not sure if this is my shade, which is extremely annoying because the shade I actually was thinking of getting was, I think, in number 2. This is number 1, by the way. I was thinking of going for the number 2 or number 3 or 3.5, but 2 and 3, one of them was out of stock and one of them was with pink undertones. I saw it on the NYX website, and I am not a pink person. Pink undertones and me, we just don't belong together. And the 3.5 one was actually out of stock, and 4 and further were not my shades. They were the darker ones, which is not my shade. So the only option I had was this particular concealer, and honestly, I was like, okay, you know what, it's just a concealer, you can make it work out. You can do something to it. So you work with the wrong foundation, with the whole wrong shade of the foundation, my Maybelline Fit Me. I can work with the wrong foundation concealer shade also. And yeah, I was extremely scared, and I still am. I don't know if this is my shade. So can you see, it isn't like, oh, it's extremely white for your taste. It somewhere works with my skin tone. And you know what, let me just try this one. I'll try the tiniest bit against my eye over here. So this is a little pink and I'm extremely yellow, so that is another thing. But other than that, blended out into my skin, this does not look like extremely white. I think if I set with it with a yellow powder, it would eventually be fine with my skin. I think I can make it work out. So yeah, this is the 4th thing. This is the NYX Professional Makeup HD Photogenic Concealer Wand in 01 Porcelain, and it is CW01. So all my fair ladies out there, this is the concealer, and it is said to be in blue undertones. So yeah, I'm not good with undertones, to be honest. So if you understand this undertone thing, this might work out for you. You can check out the NYX website and that might turn helpful for you. Now, I would say the showstoppers for the evening, Tang Tarang, the 2 eyeshadow palettes, bam. So let me start off with this one. I am less excited about this one. So I told you I wanted to buy an eyeshadow palette from Wet n Wild, Rose in the Air, and that got out of stock. But I had to buy the Wet n Wild palette, the 10 pan palette, in any means because it was off. It actually cost 499 rupees. It was in 399 rupees. So it was like, no baby, you have to buy it no matter what. You have to take advantage of this particular sale. Then another thing on Wet n Wild was that Wet n Wild actually had like a scheme that if you buy stuff for 899 rupees, you would get an eyeshadow, a glitter eyeshadow thing for that eyeshadow bottle, which was pretty beautiful. For, you know, that actually cost rupees 4.99. You would get that free. But because my concealer went out of order, the palette I wanted to buy went out of order, I really had nothing that I could buy for 8.99 rupees, and I couldn't make use of the scheme, which I'm extremely sad of. I highly regret that. If that concealer would have been in stock, I would have bought any of these palettes, and another thing, any highlighter or anything, I would have made use of that scheme. But I lost to my fate, and I extremely regret it. So yeah, this is the palette. This is in the shade Comfort Zone, and to be honest, I have seen many people using this palette, and I know it isn't that bad. It does have a few shades that I never possess, I never had. Like, there's one of the olive greens, there's this shimmery kind of like a maroonish brown color, then there is this another light olive kind of color. And yeah, so this palette is actually a pretty palette in itself. And because, you know, Wet n Wild palettes are really good. To be honest, Wet n Wild eyeshadows aren't that bad. They are like value for your money thing. They do give you whatever you have paid for them. So as far as Wet n Wild eyeshadows are concerned, I am pretty sure this is an intense palette, because I have seen many people using this particular palette. Biggest of the YouTubers, biggest of the makeup artists, everybody actually uses this. So yes, I have got one of them. I've made use of this half of the scheme, at least a discount. I got this, and I think I'll be using it super soon in some other makeup tutorial. As I use eyeshadow palettes on their own. Now, okay, so this is the thing. Then this is the thing. This is the City Mini palette from Maybelline. Now, this palette cost for rupees 750. You know, it's just this six-pan thing. And it actually cost for rupees 750. And you know, if you know Maybelline, their palettes aren't that cheap. They always are a little on the expensive side. Many of their palettes, like that nude palette and all that stuff, people have like very mixed reviews about them. They aren't like that, oh, we extremely love them. People have like a love-hate kind of relationship with those palettes. But you know, there are some palettes in Maybelline that people extremely love. Their new launches specifically are what people extremely love. The City Mini palettes, and you know, the one that has recently launched, I don't know if they are available in India, but you know, they are like loved by one and all, and they are really coming out with these popping colors that are really pretty and are mouth watering. To be honest, to me, I love vibrant colors, and this is what is actually happening to me. So I got this particular palette, and you know, if you now, I mean, just have a look at this palette. You know why I got this palette. You know why I got this particular palette, because of this blue color. Can you see this color, dude? This is, wow. This color is straight up heaven for me. This is such a pretty blue color. Honestly, this color actually looked a little lighter on the picture in the Nykaa website, and it is actually different than what it looks. And this has this pretty pink color. This is like a violet kind of pink, and this is this particular purple color, and then there is this mint color. I don't have this kind of mint color, which is actually pretty. And then there is this this is like a rose gold, a very light champagne shade, to be honest. Now this particular palette, to be honest, they have like this entire thing, how you can use this palette. You can use it as quads, you can use it as trios and duos, how and when and what and everything like that. So of course I'll be using this particular palette, because why not? So yeah, I was telling you, this palette actually costed for rupees 750 in all its glory, and I got it for rupees 488. So again, roughly almost like what, 250 off. If you like this video, and if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed what I shopped, if you enjoy my stuff, then please hit the like button. Many of you do see the video, never hit the like button. Please hit the like button for me. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll meet you in the next video super soon. I meet you twice in the week, so yeah, super soon. And yep, bye bye.